right, so today we're going to do strawberry wine. I've already froze it. They're already defrosted. We're going to throw them in this fermenter. We're going to add our Captain tablets, which will kill any bacteria and yeast that we don't want. I'm going to add some peptic enzyme. That's going to help clear it out. We're just going to let it sit for 24 hours in the fridge. And then I'll come back and we'll start getting the wine prep going. All right. See you in a few. Strawberries. I did not do anything with them but freeze them. I'm going to leave all that in there. Oh, fuck yeah. It smells like a freezer jam. So freezing them first breaks up the cell walls, helps the yeast, and gets all the sugars and juices basically to come out a lot easier. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. She is going to be very pretty. Now you can't see me at all. Oh, well, who needs to see me anyways? All right, so I'm just going to put Captain tablets in here, some peptic enzyme, and we're just going to let that sit for 24 hours. There's the tablet. Hope all your summers are well. It's been so fucking hot here. Real hot for Canada, for where I am especially. Alright, so we got the one Captain tablet in there. I'm going to put in a teaspoon or two, just a teaspoon of peptic enzyme. This would hopefully help draw some of that shit out of there. And also bring out the sugars as well. Everything in our bucket of sanitization. All right, we're gonna let that stuff sit for about 24 hours. It's gonna do its thing. I'll then dump it out into a cheesecloth baggie, and then we'll go and do the rest of the fermentation. But until then, thanks for watching. It's been 2 days since we added the Captain tablet and the peptic enzyme to the strawberry mash, and it looks pretty friggin' nasty. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour this through a cheesecloth, and then we're gonna put it back all in the cheesecloth back into the fermenter. Add our sugar, add our yeast, water of course, and go ahead and throw it on the shelf. Here we go, getting into it. Everything's been sanitized. That's what I'm doing right now. You can't see me. Bam. Cheesecloth bag, sanitized. Smells like strawberries. Alrighty. See how this works. Oh, just like that. That's how it's going to work. Perfect. Now, as you can see, I got it in there. Alright. just a quick rinse. I'll be right back. Right, so we got this all in the bag. Now we're going to transfer it back into this fermenter. Let me just tie this bitch up. Shit. For fuck's sakes. All right. One critical error I just realized I did. I didn't sanitize that little bowl. So, Frankenstein brew, here we go. We'll see what happens. Alright, so now we got her in here good. We're going to go ahead and add our sugar, our water. I'm going to throw some Fermento in there just to give it some yeast nutrients. Why not? Fermento sticks to everything. We're going to be putting a quarter tablespoon or quarter teaspoon of yeast nutrients. That's it. And we're going to put in 3 cups of sugar. Yes, this was sanitized. Can't believe I just didn't do that with that bowl. So now we're going to find out what happens if we don't sanitize everything. Hopefully nothing. 1 cup. 2 cups. And yes, like you've seen in my other videos, I stopped using my hydrometer because it's not giving me proper readings and I need to get a new one. And 3. Alright. We'll fill this up with water and I'll give her a shake. Alright, so here we go. I'll give you a close up of her. There she is. That will be our strawberry wine.